Welcome back, everyone, to Pitch Side, and we got some fantastic news. We are proud to present our new partner, Super 6. I will stop doing that every time, I promise. But if you haven't heard of Super 6, it is a free-to-play football game every fan needs to do. 6 games every week. Predict your scores, and you can win up to £250,000 if you correctly predict all 6 scores. Not only that, if you join our mini league using the code PTCHS6, you have a chance to win £100 worth of classic football shirt vouchers every single week if you win that round. So follow the link in the description down below to sign up to Super 6 and join our mini league. I'll give you a little clue. 2-1 Newcastle. That's what I've gone for. It's easy to play, to predict your 6 scores, enter your golden goal, hit submit, and you have a chance to win £250,000. So make sure you use the link in the description down below. Terms and conditions apply. Ladies and gentlemen, make sure you are following us on Apple Podcasts and Spotify.
Give us a 5-star rating. It massively helps us out. Enjoy.
Arsenal got leads when they come back. They're going to come back firing, aren't they?
Who?
Arsenal. I think the break won't affect them.
I'd hope so.
But then they've also got Liverpool,
Yeah, we've got
and
Liverpool.
City in the next 5 games.
Yeah.
Big games. Big.
Is it make or break games?
Because
Because there is a big gap still.
I personally think you've done it.
No. You can't
Not
say
to put it to just make you guys feel nervous
Manchester
at all.
City do exist.
No, I know they do. And I think the game against City will be the true decider. The true decider. If you guys
Can
win
you say
that,
that? Because last time people said that.
But even
And then we've recovered to a position where we're now 8 points clear again. Obviously, they have
game in
to
hand.
play, but
yeah. But I think you guys I think even if you lose to City, you'll
Still-
win.
you can
I
still
agree.
win,
Okay,
You'll,
right,
you'll win the
sure.
league.
I thought you meant as in that's
no,
the
no. But I
process
think
of
that'll be
whether or
like
not
I feel like
Do you-
you guys as Arsenal fans, if you beat City, 50% of you then go, cool, we've done it.
Do you think
I feel
if
accepted.
Arsenal lose to City, do you think it's more of a case of Arsenal won't drop points going forward, or City will drop points going forward?
I think City will drop points.
Yeah.
This sounds crazy to say, but obviously the season City are having is still an amazing season.
Yeah.
But I don't think they're as good as they were
They're
last
beatable.
year.
They're
They are
beatable.
beatable. They're more susceptible to making mistakes and finding games against lower opposition who they previously would have smashed
Yeah.
a lot harder to win.
Yeah.
I think at Crystal Palace, obviously there was the first half where they were struggling. Eventually they managed to get it done. But that used to not happen. Whereas-
Crystal Palace are famously good against City. In
Yeah,
previous
true.
seasons.
But in general, other games,
Yeah,
they are
for sure.
struggling in more so. Look, it's still going to be tight. I think it's still going to be. It could possibly go down to the final day. The idea that you guys could win the league before the final day would be amazing. That'd be nuts if you guys do that. But in general, I just think you're having those. It's kind of cliche when they talk about, it, but those moments where it's
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
the goal,
Bournemouth.
Jorginho's goal, and Bournemouth,
Villa.
and
Yeah.
having these moments where in tough times when you're drawing or you're losing, you
But it's
manage
not
to
just
bring
us.
it back.
Champions results.
It's also other people's results. Also,
Yeah.
I feel like are sort of playing into our hands a little bit, and it does feel like destiny. Not that I believe in destiny all the time, but it feels like destiny. I feel like there's an aura going on.
And that's partially because of Arteta as well. He'll have those players thinking like that, and the way you see how Arsenal are on the pitch after games, and it does feel like that kind of that. I had that similar feeling with Chelsea in the Champions League in 2021 when it was oh my god, you could just see they absolutely all care and they're all going in, they all believe it as well.
But
And so
the thing that the culture that Arteta's created is actually really interesting because if you compare position by position, there's competition for each place, and yet they're all best mates with each other. So it's such a strange dynamic where I'm going to try and outdo you this week, but also want to make you.
But I think that's what happens when all the players get on side with the fact that they could all win their first Premier League. Well,
Absolutely.
apart from the City players, they could all win their first Premier League.
Yeah, but
know what I mean?
that stems from the manager
Yeah,
or your belief.
they all want that medal.
Yeah,
Damn.
and it's not like I'm trying to outdo you to be number one in the team. It's we're working towards the same goal.
if things do go wrong, right? Say Man City do win it. How do you, as an
You
Arsenal...
just said it's wrapped up.
It is in my head, but you never know. You never know. Things can happen. If Man City do win it, as Arsenal fans, how are you guys feeling? Because before this season, you didn't expect this.
I put us fifth before the season started. So
Wow.
One game in, Arsenal lost the first opening game of the season, didn't we?
no, we won 2-0 at Palace.
Well, whatever. First game. I was last season, lost 3 in a row.
Yeah.
First game, I said Arsenal win the league.
But if you don't,
If we don't,
second, and you've had this season,
if we don't, here's how I feel. I feel, oh my god, I'm so gutted. This was our chance.
Yeah.
All the other teams fell off. City, City has given us more chances to win this league than any other team. Like, there's every time Arsenal, the gap gets close, City lose. Every time Arsenal get City lose. It's crazy. It would be like, oh, if we're not going to do it now, we'll never do it.
But I disagree. Because I think the way I see...
So it's just happened. 10 minutes, City have lifted it.
Yeah, I'm going to be devastated. But there's also a point of me that's like, we have shown that we are so mature as a club that there's every possibility that they'll win something the following year.
Yeah,
do you know how everyone was gutted after the Euros final loss?
Yeah.
But then you watch the England team and you go, do you know what? I know that this squad's going to win something in a couple of years' time minimum.
And we'll be in the Champions League.
Absolutely.
But also at the same time, next season, I feel like United are going to be pushing for the title.
But we said that this year. But everyone said Spurs would finish second.
I feel it's going to be a lot harder next season to win a Premier League than this season.
I don't know,
I kind of disagree.
If you look at the Chelsea... No, but as in like... how things have gone Arsenal's way this season, I feel like may not happen next season. You just don't know.
But we said that about last year going into this year. It's always a case of, when we go, oh, mate, there's going to be 5 or 6 teams compete for the title. And then it always whittles down to 2 or 3.
Yeah.
Always.
Yeah, but also it's 20 years of no title.
But do you not think
plays on your head a little bit?
You'll be better too. You've won the league, so you'd assume you'll be attracting
an even
better
Saka.
players, getting stronger.
Jesus.
I mean, Saka will just continue to be the best player
in the world.
Yeah.
In hindsight, it would be a devastating result to not win.
Yeah.
But looking forwards, it'd be like, wow, we've progressed so much in an entire
I still can't quite comprehend the fact that Arsenal could win the Premier League. It doesn't.
Yeah, you can.
No. As in, like, because we've had so many years of Chelsea, Liverpool, United, City. It just does. Like Arsenal winning the Premier League, because it's been so long. It just doesn't. It would never cross your mind at the start of the season.
How old were you in 2004 as well?
6.
Okay, yeah.
No.
Maybe
7.
But still, like
7.
Very young.
8.
Yeah.
8.
Very young still. Very young.
But I got to football at like 8.
Yeah. It didn't mean not
time.
I wonder why.
Yeah.
But it's interesting because from my personal recollection of knowledge, I can't ever remember Arsenal being...
You were like 13 when Arsenal won the title.
Yeah, I was 35 or something. I can't ever remember Arsenal being in a title race. Other than being the ones to push another team.
Yeah.
Like
you weren't the favourites.
Exactly.
You weren't
us
the
being
favourites.
chased has just never happened.
Yeah.
For so long. Name a season that you can remember where Arsenal have been. You can't.
The Leicester season.
Yeah, but even so, we were pushing them. It was always Leicester on top, wasn't it?
But what are you asking me? I'm confused what you're asking
I'm
me.
saying in terms of title races, we've never.
You've never been the league leaders.
Yeah, we've never.
Where you're
so
where you've got the chasing pack after you. Yeah, it's a different feeling. Well, you guys.
There was Arsenal were leading for like the majority of that season with Leicester.
No way.
At the start, the first half of the season.
It's too long ago.
No, I'm sure like Leicester were there and everyone kept expecting them to drop off.
What was the season that it was like Arsenal were leading for the majority of it? It was around that time.
Years where
it was around that time.
Been top,
but my earliest,
but not to this level. Not to this level.
My earliest memory was the Champions League run in 05, 06.
Disappointment.
Well. Turns out, 17 years ago, Barcelona paid some referee. Wonder what that could have been. I'd say give Arsenal the 05-06 Champions League title. Because I'm not being funny. Why did he send Lehman off?
Yeah.